Hi friends. So the Spanish Super Cup final got over yesterday night, and what a great final it turned out to be. When it's an El Clasico, when two of the biggest clubs of the world as well as Spain, Barcelona and Real Madrid, lock horns in an El Clasico to decide a trophy in a big final, you would never expect anything less spectacular than what you experienced and watched yesterday. The game had everything, lot of action, emotions, drama, passions, individual skills, team strategy, team effort, and lot of physicalities, lot of push and pull, and a red card, and some spectacular goals. Ultimately, it was decided by 3-2 margin in favor of Barcelona. Barcelona were the deserving winners because they were always on the front, but both the times in the first two occasions, Real Madrid managed to hit back with quick counter-attacking goals, but in the third time, they didn't have an answer, and Barcelona ran away as the winner of the Spanish Super Cup for the third time in last 4 years, and the second back-to-back consecutive winners they have become now. And it's interesting that in the last four finals, it has always been an El Clasico, and it has always been Barcelona and against Real Madrid. So now Barcelona holds a 3-1 advantage over Real Madrid in the Spanish Super Cup final, which has been now held in Jeddah now for the last 3 years. It's a fantastic final it turned out to be. It was a packed house, and the crowd, the audience, and the global TV spectators had a great match to enjoy, and it was a memorable match. It was actually an all Brazil show from both the sides. You would expect Yamal or Mbappe to shine because those were the two superstars who were on display yesterday night for both the clubs, but then it turned out to be all Brazil show. It was Rafinha from Barcelona, and it was Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo from Real Madrid, who enthralled the crowd with their sizzling football and great finishing and great skill set. It all started in the 36th minute when Rafinha showed tremendous self-control with the ball as well as the precision and also skill set to beat Courtois, the Real Madrid goalkeeper, to score the first goal and draw the first blood. And it seemed Barcelona would go to the halftime with 1-0 lead and the morale high. But then absolute drama was in store in the injury time. There were 3 goals which were scored in the injury time itself in the first half. First, it was Vinicius Junior who had an individual moment of magic where he beat 3 defenders and the Barcelona goalkeeper after the other to score a spectacular goal to make it 1-1. But then within 2 minutes, Lewandowski showed his control, his ability to score out of almost tough and difficult positions by scoring a fantastic goal to give Barca a 2-1 lead before Real Madrid again hitting back to make it 2-2 at the 6th minute of injury time, just before the whistle was blown for the half time. So it was 2-2 going into the second half, and both the teams had everything to play for, and it was a fantastic second half too. There were plenty of chances as more and more space was offered because the defenders were getting slightly tired, and both the teams had fabulous players to take advantage of that. Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Yamal from Barcelona, and Rodrigo, Vinicius Junior, and even Valverde, and also Mbappe towards the fag end of the game. They were all there, and you were always expecting some real spectacular moments of magic in the game. Ultimately, it happened at the 73rd minute when, with a slight help of a luck, with a slight deflection, Rafinha scored the third goal, and Barca were once again ahead 3-2. And then it was all coming down to whether Real Madrid would have enough fire to equalize for the third time and take the game to tie break. And they gave their best, but then Barca were clearly the better side. They had much more assured defenders, and they also had ability to hit back with counter attacks, and Real Madrid were never sure or certain to go all out because they knew that they would expose their citadel to the Barca dangerous forwards. So that's how the game progressed. But then the drama was not getting over when it looked that Barca would be comfortably defending that 3-2 lead. a dreadful moment happened for De Jong, the Barca captain. With 6 to 7 minutes go, he had a horrible challenge on Mbappe and got a straight red card, and then Barca had to negotiate last 7 minutes with just 10 men against a Real Madrid side which was throwing everything at them for that equalizer. But Real could not penetrate the Barca defense, and Barca had enough resources and enough maturity and enough self calmness to ensure that they would never consider another goal. They managed to hold on to that 3-2 lead and won the game 3-2 after 90 minutes of pulsating and thrilling football to win this Spanish Super Cup for the third time in 4 years and second consecutive times. What a fabulous way to win it by winning the El Clasico. Remember, last year Barca were behind Real Madrid in the La Liga table when they played the Super Cup final in Jeddah, and that final Barcelona almost thrashed Real Madrid and comprehensively beat Real Madrid in that El Clasico, and from then on they became a different beast altogether. They went on to win all the 4 El Clasicos in the season against Real Madrid comfortably, and they ended up winning the La Liga title with 4 points to spare against Real Madrid at the top of the table, and they also won the Copa del Rey, the Spanish Super Cup and La Liga, the 3 topmost Spanish domestic crowns in the season. So everybody knows what a win in the El Clasico and what a win in the Super Cup means for either team, and Barca had once again won it by beating Real Madrid in the El Clasico. And remember, this time the first blood was drawn by Real Madrid in the El Clasico when they won the first leg of La Liga at home 2-1. So they were already having a psychological boost over Barcelona to as if show to them that now they have become a much more dominating side. So this game was extremely crucial, not just for the Super Cup but also for the subsequent journey for Barcelona, and they needed this win to restore the confidence in themselves and also to give a message to Real Madrid that they are here to dominate them. And the 3-2 win has done a great job for them, and hopefully now they will go on to be more dominating in all the competitions they play, including the Champions League, where they have been a little off color in this season. So a fabulous win, and as I said, it was a all Brazil show. Vinicius Junior as well as Rodrigo, they were signing for Real Madrid, but it was Rafinha's night. Rafinha had a better night. He scored 2 goals, and Lewandowski, by scoring a goal, ensured that he has now scored in all the 4 Super Cup finals that he has played. So a great night for Barcelona. Congratulations to them for winning the first trophy of the domestic season, and commiserations to Real Madrid. Thank you.